My name is Deb Millizer, and my husband and I, Wendell, have been doing foster care for approximately 6 years. We have 3 biological children and 2 adoptive children, and we currently have 3 placements in our home. Well, as a youth, I always admired the foster parents of my friends. I was probably a youth that probably should have been in care at one point. But what made me finally make the decision was I was transporting kids for the Central Iowa Detention Center, and I fell in love with a 13-year-old girl who needed a home. And so from there, I became a foster parent. We tend to foster teenage girls simply because, well, at the time, the girl that I fell in love with was 13, and she was just a year younger than my oldest daughter, who was now 19. And it just seemed to be the best fit for our home. And then I could identify with the girls a lot easier than if we did boys. And since I was going to school and trying to work, I didn't want to do daycare, so we decided to do the teenage girls. And then we've kind of also done some work with sibling groups. Some of the rewards have been just seeing the kids grow and progress and change. Since we do primarily teenage girls, a lot of times they come in with one way of life, and when they leave, I hope that they leave with life lessons that they can take and apply, make a real change in their world. The kids thank you. They may not always thank you, but they eventually do come back and thank you. Almost every child that has ever been in our home has returned in one way or another a letter about me at school, and she said that I wasn't just like any other foster parent that takes care of other kids, that I was the kind of foster parent that needed to be recognized, and that just made me feel good because she appreciated what I've done with her and tried to help her. I have many, many moments that I feel that I'm very proud to be a foster parent. Since we do girls, I call them my girls. When they have accomplishments, when they graduate high school, that makes me feel great. One of my girls just got accepted into Iowa State, and I just feel great to be a part of their life and to help them get there. The little things are what's rewarding. Helping a 2-year-old that we have say his first words, those are the moments that make me the proudest. Some of the challenges can be learning that you can only do so much, that you do have limitations. You can't change everybody. You can't fix the world. You can influence it, but you can't take on everything. We have been working with birth parents since before DHS even asked us to work with birth parents, and I think that that's really important because we didn't come into it to expand our family, although that's happened. We came into it to help the kids and help them get back home with their families. One birth parent in particular, I took her to doctor's appointments. She came over to our house. I helped her with the little things like hair and makeup so she could get a job. Made sure that we included her in the decisions that we were making, and she really appreciated it. And the child did get to return home, and she was a teenage girl. And currently we're working with another mom in a very similar fashion, and they make me feel good about who I am. So I love working with the birth parents. They're not bad people. Many times they just had a rough patch in life, and if you can help them get through it, they appreciate it. They do. My biological children love that we're a foster family. It's one of the things that they're most proud of. By becoming a foster family, my children have learned about a diversity of people. They've learned how to have empathy and sympathy for others. They are not judgmental as some kids their age can be, and they're very, very welcoming. I look at our family as a team. We do it as a team. It's a team effort. We all love doing it, and we all take great pride in it. It doesn't really take any special talents to be a foster parent. I think if somebody has a heart and a home and they're willing to learn and they're open, I think there's so many more people that can make the difference if they just would choose to do that and not be scared of it. I did it because it's my way of changing my part of the world.